An update on 20 pips challenge. Hello guys, how is going on? Kawan here as always with another video, forex related, and this one is about an update to you guys how I've been doing with the 20 actual 20 pips challenge with live account. Before we start, please consider subscribing to my channel, activate the bell so each time like this one I publish a new video, you would be the first one to watch, and then hopefully get some benefit out of the content. So all I'm doing actually going through what I learned and then practice even on live account, because you have to do have the feeling, you have to get the feeling and then practice with the real money, whether as low as like 10 pounds, 20 pounds, $20, $30, whatever you can put. For this case is so if I check the spreadsheet, one of you guys actually asked for the spreadsheet, which I'm going to give it to you guys. So you would find a link for it in the description, which you can practice the challenge yourself and then see how far you can get it. And then please come back and then actually, if you were we're going to try, come back and then share us. Um, the experiment, how far you done, how did you find it, how profitable you could stick to with what strategy you're going to use. I'm going to be honest, I lost a few trades. I'm going to show you. So, well, it's a game anyway, so you have to be really tricky to win. So again, I'm going to get you access to this spreadsheet in the description. Check the one of the link in the description. And yeah, so if I go to this one, so yes, this one. So at the moment it's like in profit-ish. Well, it wasn't profit anyway. So I'm gonna check. I'm gonna show you obviously. So I started this challenge actually back. So if I'm gonna be honest, which I'm always honest. So I said, okay, so I'm gonna start this with real money actually in it, and then I started on 8th of so was it July? Yeah, it's July. 8th of August, sorry. It's 5th of August, sorry, my bad. 5th of August, I started with saying, I don't know if I have 20, yeah, I have 20 pounds in it. So transfer from another account, I got profit made by my EA. So again, my EA is, works nice one day, 1 week, a few days, and then uh, it shifts like the way it works. So that's why I'm doing manual trading myself as well. So I want to just carry on, testing my EA. That's the EA aspect. So in terms of the challenges, you see, guys, I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in a row. So I've lost 5 trades in a row, all with 0.03. This is a starting lot size you've got to have. So if I go back here, starting lot size is like 0.03, and then it will increase to 0.04 all the way to 1 lot and 2 lots, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 60 lot size. Um, that's about that one. And so if we go to, let's say, for this, I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So I've been trying to different strategies to get some pips, and actually 20 pips. You can check my previous video. For some reason I don't know why none of the trade I use that technique of multiple EMA and then look for the pullback after the pullback into whether above moving average go for buy, below moving average go for sell. So again, to be honest with you guys, I've been watching YouTube videos, so I'm not saying so I kind of invented that strategy myself. No one can do that, because everyone these days watching videos on YouTube and then kind of redo those things. Anyway, so I'm honestly saying it. I watched a video and then the guy was doing great, especially in testing kind of mode, like going on the chart and saying, okay, from this point onward, if I would have done this, this would be my entry point and da da da. So I did the same on my video previously, so you could check this out. But I may refer back to that technique again and that strategy using EMA, moving averages, and RSI, because the technique I use. So this one was USD JPY. If I go to USD JPY, which one was this one? So if I go to USD JPY, well, based on price action, I said okay, price. That's what I said. So I'm gonna uh, tell you how I'm doing in general, how I trade. So I pay attention to the price action, whatever pattern I can, imagine is forming. So I would kind of predict that's the right form and pattern. So over here I'm gonna say okay, overall market is an uptrend. Okay, and then kind of end to end, get it through if price at some point. So if I get this back, at some point could kind of break this structure, which it has already. So this is like in 4 hours time frame. As we go lower, we're gonna see more significant break of this structure. You see, so it's already it's already broken it. So this is 2 hours time frame. We're gonna go to 1 hour time frame as well. Even more obvious. You see, it already broke this structure. So that tells me at some point price will drop again. At some point it would do a bit of maybe consolidating or maybe go up a bit to almost hitting my stop loss. That's why I go with uh, around uh, like below 2 ratio. That's the way I found it anyway. So I could leave it to run for maybe a couple of hours if I was right, and then if again all odds was in my favor, I could end up with more ratio. Let's say I could, I don't know, get it all the way here to there. Let's say if I was here, and then if it kept coming down all the way here, I would have almost 5 risk reward ratio, like, or 4.5. But I just want to keep it that way. And then risk reward was that one, and then that's 40.8, but we could come to 20, and this would be my take profit, and again this would be my stop loss. But the stop loss would almost be where the latest. So if I go here, horizontal, so the latest uh, green candle, obviously the highest was, so it's slightly above it. That's the way I do it to be safe. Obviously you're gonna get more bigger lower drawdown, but that's the way I mostly got success with. And yeah, so this is like one of the price action techniques. So you're gonna predict from some certain points when you get your factors met, you're gonna predict a certain way. So over here, as I said, once this kind of broken, we're gonna expect price drop, and then in the line of going down, which we would look for selling opportunities. That's why I have this over here. So if I go to this one, it's in like 20 20 pins profit, and then so hopefully we end up winning this one, and then I get it from here. So I put 7 because obviously I lost 13 pounds. Okay, let's say this was 7, so I almost lost 13 pounds since I started with actual 20, probably 20 pounds. Let's go back to the chart again, I mean spreadsheet. So I started with 10. I should expect 6 pound profit, which is gonna take my profit, the whole balance, to 16. So for my next trade, if that was successful, I'm gonna increase the lot size. And again, if that was successful, I'm gonna increase the lot size. So all these must be wins and then winning trades. Let's say I've been in uh, losing streak over here, so I lost a couple of times. I'm not gonna step further unless I win the trade and then I make profit. So again, you don't need to really, meet exactly, let's say 6,416. As long as you get around 6,000, as long as you get around 4,000, as long as you get around 3,000, you should be happy. I would be more than happy. So bear that in mind, guys. It's just, a formula you try to stick to as much as you can. Yeah, because this market, nobody has control over it. Again, risky, very risky. I lost a lot of money. I made a bit of money. I lost a lot of money, so I'm gonna be honest. And that's the way it works. So again, for you guys, I'm gonna leave this spreadsheet in the description. Check the link for it, and then download it, and then if you subscribe, would be appreciated, as well as if you activate the bell. As soon as I release another video and an update, you will be the first one to watch and then use the content, whether it's like software, some spreadsheet, something um, that help you along the way for your journey, especially in your forex journey. So with that said, guys, stay safe, stay subscribed, and then I will see you next one. Have a nice time. Bye.